You darn kids and your big off-road vehicles with your big tires. Someone is maliciously throwing nails on the trails at Twin Buttes Reservoir. Welcome to the Matt Cutrer Report. This is a short report. Twin Buttes Reservoir has been around forever and has been an area where people love to go out and do recreational off-roading with big off-road vehicles, ATVs, four-wheelers. People just like to go out there and hike. So people have done that forever, but not too long ago, it was actually sanctioned by the state to be an official area for off-road vehicles to go and do their recreational thing. So these vehicles are allowed to be out there doing off-roading on the trails. So recently, Mr. Mike Hermes reached out to me and he told me about the situation with these nails on the trails. I have to admit, initially I was thinking, it's probably accidental. You know, a Jeep was going up a trail, some nails fell out of the back of it. Oh no, we're talking thousands and thousands of nails intentionally placed or poured on the trails with the malicious intent to flatten some of these tires of these vehicles. So he put me in contact with Parks and Wildlife Officer Jason Hubner, who told me that he has no doubt in his mind that these nails were put out there intentionally with malicious intent. They're trying to flatten the tires. They say they don't really have any leads right now. They don't know why someone would do this unless it was some kind of dispute with, you know, OHV vehicles. You know, maybe the Jeepers got mad at the ATV people. That's just a theory though. So I went out and spoke to Officer Hubner about the situation. Let's hear what he has to say.
So it looks like we had someone displace a large amount of nails, probably upwards of 25 to 40 pounds of galvanized roofing nails in the what we call Area 7 of Twin Buttes Reservoir, which is a designated area for off-highway vehicle use. And so those are during our cleanup last Saturday on September 20th. I was able to walk a good portion of a road, and the nails were obviously intentionally spread out there looks like to inflict damage on these off-road vehicles. Yeah, my theory on why the nails were maybe placed out there, there might have been some user group conflict possibly. I'm not aware of anything right now that's been brought to my attention, but that's my best guess at this moment. And so it was basically a malicious way to inflict damage on someone that they maybe had a dispute with. That's my best guess at this. Yeah, the penalty it's based off of property value. So let's say the nails are damaging some of these off-road vehicle tires, which those tires can you know, be upwards of $1,000 or more a piece. So if someone sustained a couple of sidewall punctures where they don't repair those, you know, you could quickly get up to a state jail felony, which I believe is the minimum for that threshold is going to be about $2,500 under the Texas Penal Code. So yeah, it could be a serious offense, and not to mention the fact that you could also have people, because we have runners on those trails as well. We have kids that may be walking out there with family, just walking around. So then you're talking, you know, personal injury, and those can also have consequences behind it. We're exploring a variety of options to monitor the place. You know, the last thing I want is for that to become a police state where there's eyes constantly always on you. That's not what my vision is for Twin Buttes Reservoir. It's a place where you're supposed to go and recreate and enjoy without someone constantly watching what you're doing. But in these cases, we're looking at exploring opportunities to leverage artificial intelligence and cameras that can help us detect these kinds of acts.
Well, there you have it. So it's clear that somebody is doing this on purpose. It's just unfortunate that somebody would do this to try to flatten some of these tires that cost upwards of $500 to $1,000. I myself drive a Jeep Wrangler. It's an off-road vehicle with 37-inch mud terrain tires that cost about $500 a piece. So, I mean, whoever's doing this, they will be caught. Anyway, let us know what you think, guys, in the comments. Thanks for watching. Take care.